They killed 9 police officers that day, and I saw one of their bodies laying in the street. On the 14th of January, I was given a piece of paper by the Mexican authorities telling me to leave the country within 24 hours. My brother told me, let's just go to Guatemala. And I thought, yeah, that's fine, but I don't know anything about Guatemala, which kind of scared me. But we got on the plane, clueless, and flew over the most beautiful land I have ever seen. I remember seeing it and thinking, if it looks this beautiful in January, how does it look in June? Once we landed, we got our bag and we walked out of the airport, didn't even get our suitcase checked, and got in an Uber and immediately realized, whoa, this guy is really nice. The Uber driver talked to us the whole way to the apartment, asking how we are, where we're coming from, how much time we're going to be in Guatemala, and what we're going to see. So we got to our Airbnb and talked a little bit. And we were talking, of course, about how nice the people seem to be here. Anyway, we got unpacked, which means we took all of our clothes out of our suitcases and put them away. And then we went to the closest supermarket, which is called La Torre. We got all of our groceries and we went to pay, and the woman at the register, again, was super nice. And on our walk back to the apartment, we're looking around and thinking, this city is beautiful. I mean, truly modern and beautiful. And the people are great. Anyway, 2 days later, I get a message on Tandem from somebody who's in Guatemala City. And they said, you're in Guatemala? And I was like, yeah. What should me and my brother do? What should we eat? Where should we go? And she said, you should really go to Antigua. And as a matter of fact, I'll take you in 2 days. And sure enough, 2 days later, on the 18th, we went to Antigua with her. On our way, though, we noticed that there were police everywhere. And that was a little weird. Just a little weird. But then we drove past a bunch of police gathered around a temporary barrier in the street. And our friend said, looks like they killed a police officer. As if it was normal to see dead police officers in the street. I mean, we've been here in Mexico, in many states, for quite a bit of time, and we've never seen a dead person in the street. I tried to forget that, which was hard, because it's not normal for me. And what made it even worse is how normal it was for her. But we got to Antigua 30 minutes later, and wow, it was beautiful. Antigua is a wonderful historic town, which was established in 1542 by Spanish colonizers. And we spent the whole day there, walking around, eating and sightseeing. I remember that one man asked me where I was from, and I told him I'm from Pennsylvania. And he got so excited. With a big smile, he said, "We are so happy to have you here. You are always welcome in Antigua." And it felt like he meant it, and it was very sweet. And that man offered to take us up to a lookout, and we did that. While we were at the lookout, our Guatemalan friend had a Facebook post on her phone that said, "Attention Guatemalans, do not leave your house if it's not necessary." And I asked her, what happened? And she said, "It seems like the gangs killed 9 police officers today." I sat looking into the distance, thinking, how can these people be so kind when their country is struggling so much? And I'm not gonna lie, it made me emotional and it made me feel hopeless because obviously there's nothing that I can do to help them. That day, gang members in multiple prisons took hostages because they wanted high-ranking gang members to be moved to different prisons. They killed 9 police officers just to prove that they weren't kidding. And apparently, the worst attacks took place in Villanueva, which is a town that we had to pass through that morning, where we saw the body. But I don't tell you this to scare you. I tell you this because it's my experience. And something else that is my experience is that the Guatemalan people are amazing. Their generosity and love for their neighbor and ambition just blew my mind. And honestly, I was inspired and a little depressed whenever I left the country. The people of Guatemala deserve peace and opportunity. And it hurts my heart to say that they don't have that right now, from what I saw. And with so many conflicts in the world, nobody really hears about the struggle in Guatemala. I hope that soon these problems will be fixed and that they'll be able to live in a peaceful country and seize opportunities that they don't have right now. I really do hope the best for them. Thanks so much for coming back to learn English with me and to hear my story about my time in Guatemala. If you liked the video, do me a favor and check out my new app, Lingo Diary, which is an app that I built for people like me and you who want to learn languages through the power of journaling. Of course, if you have watched my videos before, you know that I am really big on journaling to learn a language. That's how I got to the advanced C1 level in Spanish and the B2 level in French within a few years. So check it out. I think it'll help you. It's Lingo Diary on the Google Play Store or lingodiary.pro for the desktop site. It was a pleasure seeing you again, friend. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.